Hi, how are you? I'm going to talk to you about Lexus and Toyota. If you live in the city of Huntington Valley, which is right next door, and you need a mechanic, any mechanic, but especially Lexus or Toyota, you came to the right place. My name is Francisco, Francisco's Automotive. I own a shop in Huntington Beach, which is right next door, right down the street. As a matter of fact, I live in Huntington Valley. So first, let me show you my garden. My garden gives me a lot of peace. Look at my flowers. Is that beautiful or not? Now, if I'm here from 6:30 in the morning till 6 o'clock at night when my shop is open. Sometimes I get here at 6, sometimes I go home at 7. So my garden gives me a lot of peace, a lot of peace. But now let's talk about Toyota. Toyota, they make a beautiful, they are now beginning to make a nice truck. They're trying to compete with Ford and GM. Pretty tough, but they're getting there. They're getting there. But they got the little truck. The Tacoma was always a very nice truck. The old Toyota 22R engine was bulletproof. Bulletproof. That thing ran forever. There was a rumor they quit using it because it was lasting too long. Don't believe it. They went to a better engine, more efficient, better gas mileage. So now, I specialize in electrical. I used to be a German mechanic. From 75 to 85, I worked in a shop. I managed it from 78 to 85, and they worked on Volkswagen. In order to work on Volkswagen, you had to know electrical because they were mass-producing fuel injection in the 60s. At that time, I saw Toyota coming. I saw them coming. They were going to hit, and they were going to hit hard. So I started working on Toyota in the 80s. Started specializing in since then, I've given up BMW, Mercedes, and Porsche. I refer them to AutoWorks in Huntington Beach on Talbot. If you own one of those cars, call me and I'll give you a referral. Now, let's talk about the electrical and the ability to fix a car. This is a scanner. This scanner right here was from the 90s and the 2000s. I've always been ahead of technology. Electrical technology, I've always been right on top of it because you can't fix a car unless you know electrical and you have the right equipment. Nowadays, I went to laptop. Everything's in the cloud. I'm still looking to see which cloud holds the Toyota stuff. I can't figure it out. But now, maintenance on any vehicle is very important. Now, again, I say Toyota because it's a very good vehicle. One of their weak points was the coolant. And if you didn't change the coolant enough, then this is what happened to you. I call it developing electrolysis. And then you begin to have leaks everywhere. So I recommend you change all your coolants on all your cars between 30 to 40. Manufacturers say 100,000 miles, whatever, in a perfect condition. I'd like to know what perfect condition. We're going to have a conversation about that. But if you change the coolant, if you change all your fluids on a regular basis, transmission, there's a lot of articles written that when you change the transmission fluid, you can lower the temperature on an automatic up to about 50, 60 degrees. So with that said, don't forget to change all your fluids. Now, you got any questions on an automobile, call me. I'm writing a book on how to buy a car. So you want to buy a car, you want to sell a car, it don't matter. You give me a call. Now, if you look, this is my shop, okay? So any questions that you have an automobile, give me a call, 714-375-2661. I don't know if I said this already, but I've been using the same body shop for 4 years. So, I mean, I've had 4 body shops since 1978. And I changed because they either sold or they retired. And it's almost a nightmare for me when I find a new one. So you got any automotive questions, give me a call, 714-375-2661. I can fix anything except broken hearts. And I got 3 daughters. I stole that from one of my friends, Scott. Hi, Scott.